Working at Renova, if I had to pick a favorite part, as far as the job goes, I really enjoy making the coffee and the drinks, but it's a really cool team of people. You're working with different people most shifts. The shifts are, as it's a student working place, kind of during the school day, there'll be only like an hour at a time, and I love all the people I work with, just getting to talk to them and also just kind of bring a smile to a guest's day. The best part about working at Renova for me is I love working with the team. It's a really great squad of people, but I really like making lattes, and there's just a know-how that I've had to pick up to when you steam the milk and then using that to try to make latte art, and I really enjoy that part of it. It's kind of a fun skill that you pick up to do along with just the regular task of making the drinks. Positions at Renova. So at Renova, everybody is trained to do drink making, what we would call opening and closing, the clean at the end of the night of all of the materials, dishwashing, and in the morning brewing the coffee. There's also a couple execs, and they take tasks such as counting and making inventory orders, doing HR jobs, and also just some scheduling purposes. They have some other tasks as well. The rest of the team is all kind of trained in the same way. It's not really specific roles. During a shift though, you may either be doing the cashier position, which is just point of the sale, or you're gonna be making drinks. Usually one of those two things during a shift.
I think most of the stories come from whenever we make messes back there, because part of working at a coffee shop is you make a lot of messes. And so I think one of my favorite memories when it comes to that is there was a time during a really busy shift that I was working with my partner, and I go to open the fridge to get something out, and out of nowhere, just everything decides to fall out on me. And so next thing I know, I have latte mix, chai mix, and espresso all over the floor. So not only are we trying to make drinks and deal with the rush, but now we have about half the floor covered in liquid that we have to clean up, and we have no clue how it happened.
One thing Renova has helped me connect to is Renova is a part of campus experience, and we also help out with just collaborating over drinks for alt nights and kind of being a face of Cedarville in some ways that will connect with other campus events and just provide a place for people to come and talk to one another. As far as the job has helped me personally, I've met a lot of new people working on the team. That's expanded just some of my friend groups and made some connections I might not have otherwise had that have been a great blessing. Just there's a lot of great people. You never know what friendships might also just get sparked up by talking to somebody you see every day there, being in that area. I think a cool thing about getting a coffee at Renova is it's a place that's in the middle of our student center, and being in the flow of traffic, you can kind of get there with a friend, pick up a coffee, and bring that to Stingers, bring that to the lower SSC. A lot of people will take that and go on a walk. It's a cool spot where you're able to do that while you go about your regular campus life, and that I think is awesome. We aren't necessarily making other people's moments, but we're giving them an opportunity to get together with a friend around a drink, which is really cool. It's right in the middle of things, and the nature of our shop just allows you to kind of do anything around a meetup at Renova.
Well, I think if you're gonna look to Renova, then you need to be someone who loves people and loves to interact and work with people, because you are one of the biggest faces on the campus when it comes to student jobs, and you will see a few hundred people on a weekly basis. And so I would say that if you love people, if you love talking to people, holding conversations with people, and just making people's day, then Renova is the place to do it, because whether you are taking someone's order or if you are having a conversation while you're making a drink, you can have the opportunity to make someone's day. And then also with the team of people that we have back there, there's always opportunities to get plugged in with the team, to have team building events, to just hang out with your coworkers and to make memories with them. So I would say that if you're looking to have a community that you work with, that you're gonna become friends with, I would look at Renova, because Renova, you really get close to your teammates, and I've made some of the closest friends at Renova when it comes to like job experiences.